شهوة first foremost I want to give all praise glory and thanks and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, HaKadosh. Double honesty, others and the pastors of Great Millstone shall want to hopefully get this brother Rakia coming back with a lesson. And I did the part 1 on this damn bilzerian goes nuclear. Erica Kirk, she's a scumbag. Hodjet Twins podcast. Because, you know, in this video, them bilzerian, this dude going in on the small hatters, you know, they being reviewed, man. Let that wicked man be reviewed. That's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. So let's just, you know, listen on.
Blame the Jews for that.
I think that's a
She's
combination
woman.
of things. Yeah.
Hey, so what inspired you to run for Congress in Florida?
Well, I was considering Nevada, and yeah, I kind of looked at it like a homework assignment that I had to do. It was like looming over my head, and I just pushed it off. I really didn't want, like, I don't want to be in fucking government, dude. I don't want to do this. But I hate Randy Fines so much, and he's such a scumbag. And so I felt like if I could also unseat him and get in there, and I also, the Iran war was a big driving factor as well. Like, to me, that's such a fucking mistake.
Yeah, that's a huge mistake for America because they're gonna end up getting fucking nuclear missiles, man. The least of the flock shall draw them out. So they're being drawn out by the small hatters, man. So that's a huge mistake for America. You know? So he's right on that. If you are wishing for the continuation of America, but for us, as we are, you know, wishing the downfall of Babylon the Great, you know, this is not our rest, as it says in Micah 2:10. So then we are not seeing it as a mistake. We are seeing it as a good thing.
And we literally could be in World War III, and we had absolutely no upside. Going in, we had no upside. Like, they were not a threat to us whatsoever.
I think they flat out lied about that nuclear capability.
100%.
I think it's all made up. It's a fake.
They literally had a fatwa in 2004 saying it was against their religion to have a nuke or to use a nuke, and they allowed all the nuclear inspections.
Right. Yeah, but Trump ended that.
2 weeks away.
It's been 2 weeks away for 35 years. So, yeah. I mean,
you see Bibi Netanyahu always saying that Iranians, you know, they are just weeks away from the nuclear missile, man.
like, talk about the boy that cried wolf. Like, how long can you fucking, you know, play that tune? Like,
But didn't Trump end that? Those inspections? He ended that.
well, he bombed their fucking facility. But yeah.
Yeah, he ended their inspections. Right. It was working fine under Obama and all the other Democrat presidents. Why did Trump come in and end it? I think because he wanted to eventually bomb them. Right.
Yeah, this was never about them having nukes. It was never about them having nukes. They allowed the nuclear inspections. They weren't trying to, you know, illegally acquire nukes. You know, if it really was about nukes, why the fuck didn't we attack North Korea?
Right. You already got them.
Like, and they are the only country that doesn't allow inspections. And supposedly that guy's a super crazy guy and this and that, but like, you know, why can't we attack him? Because he has nukes. So what message are we sending, right? Because we fucking killed Gaddafi, we killed Saddam, you know, all these people that agreed to not have the nukes and didn't have the nukes, and then the people that do have the nukes, oh, well, we can't fuck with them. Right. So basically, we're telling everybody, like, you better get nukes or we're going to come fucking kill you.
Right.
Yeah. And they didn't just kill Gaddafi. They sodomized him with fucking, like, bayonets up his ass. I mean, it was like a really horrific thing. And that was like the U.S. did an airstrike on his fucking brigade. I mean, like, it was really terrible what happened to him. And he actually had Libya in a good way. Like, Libya was doing really well. They had tons of resources. He was helping the people out. And now, you know, you could buy a slave there for $300. So, like, that was a total disaster. You look at all the, you know, the topple the regime things that we've...
Which slavery is going back in a huge manner in the kingdom. We're going to have the Edomites in slavery, man. Which, this dude, Dan Bilzerian, might very well be a Jake. I don't know his... Well, let me check where he's from. Dan Bilzerian ethnicity. Dan Bill. What did you say? Okay. It just says something. Yeah, throws Janice Griffith. I don't know what that's about. Okay, what is AI gonna say? Armenian? Is of Armenian American to his father, who is half Armenian and has roots including French, Canadian, and Norwegian from his mother. So Armenians, bro. And anti-Semitic remarks, yeah. So, like Armen Tarukian. Yeah, man, the Armenians, Georgians, many of them Jake, so if he's half, if his father is half Armenian, it depends who is his paternal grandfather, man. But if that's Armenian, then he most likely a Jake.
Done. It's all been much worse for the country, much worse for the citizens, and it didn't do us any good at all.
It's crazy. Trump came out and said, we're going to free Iran. We're going to make Iran great again. You see
Great
all
again.
these people,
Two
all
weeks
these
later-
conservatives with their pom-pom.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, we're going to eliminate your whole fucking country. Yeah, we're sure going to free
Right.
you.
It's crazy,
You
man,
know?
because conservatives and people on the right are not calling him out for his bullshit.
Dude, it's such bullshit. It's like, oh, we gotta free those Iranians.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, we have to kill all of them. Send them back to the Stone Age. We're gonna bomb their fucking children. We're gonna
Right.
blow up their bridges. We gotta help them. It's like, wait, what is it, motherfucker? And then this whole lie of 50,000 Iranian civilians were killed by the government. It was just such bullshit. You're telling me 50,000 fucking people died? That is a crazy amount. We just get kind of numb to these numbers.
Right.
But if you had a picture of 50,000 dead bodies, it would blow your fucking
Yeah,
mind.
a lot of people don't know what that looks like.
And you know why they don't know what it looks like? Because there's no fucking pictures, because it didn't fucking happen.
Right.
I'm
If
sure
it
the
did
government
happen.
killed some people,
mhm.
but I can promise you it wasn't 50,000. And by the way, we know that they have Mossad agents there. They got 90 million people in that country. Almost everybody's got a cell phone. You're telling me there's 50,000 fucking dead bodies shot by
Right.
the government and there's no fucking pictures of it? I mean,
Great
I've seen
point.
a couple,
Mhm.
few body bags, whatever, but
Right.
50,000 is a crazy number of bodies.
Yeah, it's a football stadium.
It's a fucking crazy amount. And you're telling me nobody took a photo of that? No Mossad agents?
No
Because I
video.
can promise you that would be all over Israeli TV. Never again. Look at what they're doing. Where's the outrage?
Right,
You've got to
right.
save the Iranian citizens. The
Right.
civilians are dying. You'd hear all this. All the shit that they say, but
Yeah.
there would be pictures to back it up. There's
Yeah.
none.
Right. No evidence.
No videos, no pictures, no nothing. I mean, we're in 2026. I'm pretty fucking sure we can get. I mean, Cat has a fucking cell phone now. It's
Right.
come on. It's it's crazy. So
The lies are just so blatant. But
They
it
are.
It just seems like the MAGA base, they don't want to see it.
well, here's the advantage that he has. They have posted a bunch of bullshit about him historically.
Right.
So he's really leaning into that. Oh,
The
it's fake news. It's fake news.
And yeah, you have to confirm that this is Nero coming back. I did in my last week's camp. I went in the chat and I said, put up all the similarities between the Emperor Nero and Trump. And it's crazy. They match.
Everything's fake news. Oh, they're liberals. Oh, they have Trump derangement syndrome. They have these words.
Yeah.
Kind of like anti-Semitism,
Yeah.
right? Like Trump derangement syndrome is the same as anti-Semitism.
Yeah. Right.
Any criticism of Trump is Trump derangement syndrome.
Right.
So what does that allow you to do? Just shuts down all the criticism.
Yeah, you
it's
stop
Trump,
thinking.
It's Trump derangement syndrome. Oh, it's fake news. So they just give these idiots these key rebuttal.
That's a great point on the anti-Shem word. This put out these words, man. Fucking witchcraft. Scriptures say Esau is smooth as butter with the words, And I know I'm not going to the scriptures, I'm just quoting. I believe that's Psalms 55, is it? His words were smoother than butter, woe was in his heart. Anti-Sem, Trump derangement syndrome, you black people, you white people, all of these things, man.
Words.
Right.
And they don't have to face any like the facts or the argument or present any evidence. Oh, it's anti-Semitism. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a liberal. It's just all this bullshit.
news. It's
yeah,
like-
exactly. It's just these words that
Hoax.
they use. A hoax, a trope, a canard,
Yeah,
a blood
Epstein is a
libel.
hoax. He
It's
said
a hoax.
Epstein is a hoax.
Yeah, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. It's a blood libel.
Another one for you, it's a conspiracy theory. Oh, so something will be labeled conspiracy theory. Oh, so it's just, it gets put into that bracket that, you don't have to consider it. Oh, it's just conspiracy theory. Even though there's tons of facts and stuff. No, it's just conspiracy theory. So then you just see it as this, as this untruthful thing, even though there would have been truth in it, but you get blinded by these words. Not just being anti-Semitic, it's just conspiracy theory. So then you don't look into it, man. So these are the sheep, the majority of people are being led. Okay? What did they have, concerning C-19? They had a medical misinformation, man. When you said something bad about the job, okay, which I mean JAB. When you said something about the boxing jab, okay, the boxing jab shot. Yeah, that's medical misinformation. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I had a person tell me, to me, that after she took the boxing jab, the C-19 boxing shot, she said her legs turned into fucking boiled spaghetti. She just been falling over in her crib. Real story, man. There's countless testimonies.
Well, it's an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. They don't.
Yeah, he just said it too, conspiracy theories. Just put these fucking words, man, to which these jakes is funny. I know they're identical twins, but they look like it's the same person, man. It's crazy. But you can see these jakes. They in the world, man. This jake has the American baseball cap. He has a T-shirt saying Jesus is the answer. No, the fuck he's not, man. No, Yahweh Shai is the answer. Okay, let me show you that the name of the Father as well as the Son, they are crucial. Psalms chapter 100. Psalm of praise, make joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh, all ye lands. Serve the Lord Yahweh with gladness, come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord Yahweh, he is power, it is he that has made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. So we should be following Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not rulers, the powers that be of this current world. Notice the point at verse 4. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name, which is not God. His son's name is not Jesus. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. For the Lord Yahweh is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. So, them jakes true, man. The Hadjet twins, But they, bring out some interesting ideas in this damn bilzerian podcast. So can be used for a lesson.
They don't actually engage in an argument with you because they have no facts to argue with. They just shut it down with these key trigger words.
The same tactics that the left use.
100%. And the media, where do you think the left got that from? You know what I mean? Like, everybody points to the left. All that stuff is given to them by the Jewish media. Like, all those talking points, all that stuff it's fed to them by the Jewish media because they control everything. I mean, if you look,
You see? So this is why I said, man, that bilzerian this video, going in, bro. Going in, man. He said the truth. Small hatters, they control this shit, bro. Because they Amalek. Tribe of Amalek from the nation of Edom.
all that stuff is given to them by the Jewish media. Like all those talking points, all that stuff, it's fed to them by the Jewish media because they control everything. I mean, if you look at like how many different companies are under Paramount, you look at like there's like 5 or 6 companies that control almost all the media, and they're all run by Jews pretty much. Like there's like a couple, like Rupert Murdoch is like the only one, and they always point to that. But the CEO of Fox was a Jew for a while. So like you look at these, and obviously it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because if he's a super Zionist and they're all kind of on the same page and they're all pushing the same talking points, it doesn't matter if every one of them isn't Jewish, right? Like they're pushing the same message. So like, I would actually, if I was a Jewish supremacist, I would rather have some Christian in office that was an evangelical that I had blackmail of him fucking a 12-year-old than I ever would any Jew. I don't care if it's my brother, because the evangelical that butt fucked a 4-year-old boy or whatever, he's going to do everything I tell him to do. Right.
Which these Christian circles, these pastors and stuff, and they compromise, man. They all way compromise, bro.
Right, and especially the guy that like thinks that Jews are the chosen people. He's actually better than a Jew. The Jews know that it's bullshit. This guy doesn't, right? He's still drinking.
Yeah, they like I say, he made very good points in this one, which they're gonna, of course, put under anti-Semitic remarks. Damn bilzerian delivering anti-Semitic remarks, but they know they're not the fucking chosen people. Some of them think really they are, but some of them know they're not. Especially the heads, the banking families, who are so-called small hatters. They know they're not the fucking people. Well, they know they're not the people. Let me put it that way. They know they're not the blessed people. They know they are the cursed people.
The Kool-Aid. Right. So it doesn't always have to be Jewish people. And, and so that's kind of where the whole Zionist thing comes in. And, obviously Zionism is a big problem. But I think the overarching problem is Jewish supremacy. And you see that because of all the problems that happened before Israel was even created.
We're doing this one, verifying on to the next one, Shalom.